Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Daily English Talks. I'm Mia, and today we are going to spend a long and meaningful time together practicing English speaking. This is your space to slow down, listen carefully, and repeat after me so that your fluency grows naturally day by day. Think of this as a friendly conversation between us, where I guide you step by step through everyday situations, useful expressions, and real practice moments. The more you repeat, the more confident your English will become. So take a deep breath, relax, and get ready to enjoy this 60-plus minute English speaking practice with me. When you think about improving your English, one of the most important things is to practice real conversations. Imagine you are walking into a café. You smile at the barista and say, "Good morning, how are you today?" Then the barista replies, "I'm good, thank you. How about you?" Right now, let's practice this together. Repeat after me slowly. Good morning, how are you today? Take a pause, breathe, and now say, "I'm good, thank you. How about you?" Excellent. The more you say these short exchanges out loud, the more natural they will feel when you actually need them in daily life. Now let's extend this moment a little more. After greeting the barista, you might order something. You could say, "I'd like a cup of coffee, please." Repeat after me. "I'd like a cup of coffee, please." Very good. Now let's practice another variation. "Can I have a cup of tea, please?" And now, "Could I get a sandwich, please?" Notice how polite and natural these small phrases sound. Try them again with me. "I'd like a cup of coffee, please." "Can I have a cup of tea, please?" "Could I get a sandwich, please?" Every time you say these out loud, you are building a stronger memory in your mind and body for using English smoothly. Think about what usually happens after you or dare. The barista may ask, "For here or to go?" If you are staying, you can say, "For here, please." Repeat that with me. "For here, please." If you want to take it away, you can say, "To go, please." Try it now. To go, please. These are very short, but they carry a lot of power. You don't need long sentences to communicate effectively. Sometimes just 2 or 3 words are enough, and saying them clearly with confidence is what makes you sound fluent. Let's imagine now you sit at a table in the cafe with your drink. Someone near you smiles and says, "Hi, is this seat taken?" You can answer, "No, please go ahead." Repeat with me. "No, please go ahead." Or if the seat is taken, you can say, "Sorry, this seat is taken." Practice that with me. "Sorry, this seat is taken." These small conversations are so common in daily life, and if you practice them now, they will come out naturally when you need them later. Now, let's change the situation slightly. Imagine you are at the supermarket. You're looking for something, but you can't find it. You want to ask someone who works there. You can say, "Excuse me, where can I find the bread?" Repeat after me. Excuse me, where can I find the bread? Very good. Now let's try some other examples. Excuse me, where is the milk? Excuse me, where is the rice? And, excuse me, where can I find the eggs? Excellent practice. Sometimes the worker may answer, "It's in aisle 3," or "It's at the back near the dairy section." Repeat with me slowly. It's in aisle 3. It's at the back near the dairy section. Great job. You see how natural these conversations can be once you practice them in a calm environment like this. Now, let's pretend you are at the checkout counter. The cashier says, "Do you need a bag?" You can say, "Yes, please," or "No, thank you, I have one." Repeat after me. Yes, please. No, thank you, I have one. These polite responses make you sound more natural and respectful. Practice them again. Yes, please. No, thank you, I have one. Let's do a longer role play together. I'll say the cashier's line, then you respond after me. Ready? Cashier. Hello, did you find everything you were looking for? Your response. Yes, thank you. Let's try again. Cashier. Do you have a loyalty card? Your response. No, I don't. Repeat after me. No, I don't. Next. Cashier. That will be $15, please. Your response. Here you go. Repeat that. Here you go. Wonderful. Now imagine after paying, the cashier says, "Have a nice day." You reply, "Thank you. You too." Repeat with me. Thank you. You too. Such simple lines, but they build a warm and natural flow to everyday English. Let's take a small moment for pronunciation practice. Say the phrase, "How are you doing today?" Notice how it can sound like, "How you doing today?" when said quickly by native speakers. Let's practice both. Slowly. How are you doing today? Faster. How you doing today? Repeat both several times with me. This is called shadowing, listening closely and repeating, and it will help your ear catch natural rhythm while training your mouth to move smoothly. Now, imagine you are meeting a friend after work. They might ask, "How was your day?" You can answer, "It was good, thanks." Or, "It was a little busy, but okay." Let's practice together. It was good, thanks. It was a little busy, but okay. Wonderful. If you want to ask them back, you can say, "How about you?" Repeat after me. How about you? Let's practice expanding answers. Instead of just saying, "It was good," try adding more detail. For example, "It was good. I finished my project at work, and I feel relaxed now." Or, "It was okay. I had a lot of meetings, but I managed everything." Repeat these slowly with me. It was good. I finished my project at work and I feel relaxed now. It was okay. I had a lot of meetings, but I managed everything. By practicing longer answers, you are preparing yourself for deeper conversations. Now, let's practice polite small talk. Imagine you meet someone new at a party. You can say, "Hi, nice to meet you." Repeat after me. "Hi, nice to meet you." The other person replies, "Nice to meet you too." Try it. "Nice to meet you too." Then you might ask, "Where are you from?" Repeat, "Where are you from?" If someone asks you, you can reply, "I'm from Pakistan," or "I'm from Brazil," or "I'm from Japan." Replace the country with your own and say it out loud now. Very good. You can also ask, "What do you do?" which usually means, "What is your job?" Repeat with me. What do you do? If you answer, you might say, "I'm a student," or "I work in an office," or "I'm a teacher." Practice each one slowly with me. I'm a student. I work in an office. I'm a teacher. Now, let's practice turning the conversation back to the other person. You can say, "And you?" Repeat after me. "And you?" That short phrase keeps the conversation going and makes you sound friendly. Sometimes conversations go like this. What do you like to do in your free time? Repeat the question slowly with me. What do you like to do in your free time? And here are some possible answers. I like to read books. I like to watch movies. I like to play football. I like to cook. Say them all with me now. I like to read books. I like to watch movies. I like to play football. I like to cook. Great. Now let's practice combining answers with more detail. For example, I like to read. I books, especially novels. Or, I like to play football with my friends on the weekend. Repeat both slowly with me. I like to read books, especially novels. I like to play football with my friends on the weekend. Expanding your answers helps the conversation feel alive and interesting. Now let's shift the scene. Imagine you are traveling. You're at the airport and you want to check in. You can say, "Hello, I'd like to check in for my flight." Repeat after me. "Hello, I'd like to check in for my flight." The staff may ask, "May I see your passport?" You reply, "Here you are." Repeat that slowly. "Here you are." Then they may say, "Do you have any bags to check?" Your answer could be, "Yes, one bag," or "No, just carry on." Repeat both with me. Yes, one bag. No, just carry on. At security, an officer might say, "Please take your laptop out of the bag." You reply, "Okay, sure." Repeat that. "Okay, sure." Another common line is, Please remove your shoes and belt. You reply, all right, or no problem. Repeat those with me. All right. No problem. When you are boarding the plane, the staff may say, enjoy your flight. You can respond, thank you. Repeat after me. Thank you. Simple, polite, natural. You see, in all these everyday situations, cafe, supermarket, airport, meeting friends, you are practicing real English. Every phrase you repeat with me builds your fluency. And when you keep shadowing and practicing like this, your brain starts to think in English. That is the real key to becoming confident. When you continue practicing English like this, the important thing is to keep repeating until the words feel comfortable in your mouth. Let's think about another daily situation. Imagine you are at a restaurant with a friend. The waiter comes and says, "Good evening, do you have a reservation?" You can answer, "Yes, I have a reservation under the name Mia." Repeat slowly after me. Yes, I have a reservation under the name Mia. If you don't have one, you can say, "No, we don't. Can we get a table for two?" Repeat that with me. No, we don't. Can we get a table for two? Very nice. Now the waiter may say, "Follow me, please." You simply smile and say, "Thank you." Repeat, "Thank you." Once you are seated, the waiter may give you menus and say, "Can I get you something to drink?" You can reply, "Yes, water please," or "I'd like an orange juice please," or "A cup of tea please." Repeat each one with me. Yes, water please. I'd like an orange juice please. A cup of tea please. Great. When you are ready to order food, you can say, "I'd like the chicken please," or "Could I have the pasta please?" Repeat slowly. I'd like the chicken, please. Could I have the pasta, please? Now, let's add more detail. I'd like the chicken with rice, please. Could I have the pasta without cheese, please? Notice how adding just a few words makes your request clear and polite. Practice again. I'd like the chicken with rice, please. Could I have the pasta without cheese, please? Sometimes the waiter will ask, "Would you like anything else?" You can say, "No, thank you," or "Yes, can I also have a salad, please?" Repeat, "No, thank you." Yes, can I also have a salad, please? After the meal, when they bring the bill, you can say, "Could we have the check, please?" Repeat, "Could we have the check, please?" Very good. Let's imagine a short role play. Waiter. Good evening, do you have a reservation? Your answer, yes, I have a reservation under the name Mia. Waiter. Can I get you something to drink? Your answer, yes, water please. Waiter. What would you like to order? Your answer, I'd like the chicken with rice, please. Waiter. Would you like anything else? Your answer, no, thank you. Waiter. Here is your bill. Your answer. Could we have the check, please? Excellent. This is exactly how you prepare for real-life conversations. Now, let's shift to another situation. Imagine you need to go shopping for clothes. You walk into a store and an employee says, "Hello, can I help you find something?" You can say, "Yes, I'm looking for a jacket." Repeat with me. Yes, I'm looking for a jacket. Or, no, thank you, just looking. Repeat that. No, thank you, just looking. When you want to try something on, you can say, "Can I try this on?" Repeat slowly. Can I try this on? If you need a different size, you can say, "Do you have this in a medium?" Or, "Do you have this in a larger size?" Repeat both with me. Do you have this in a medium? Do you have this in a larger size? At the checkout, the cashier may ask, "How would you like to pay?" You can answer, "By card, please," or "In cash, please." Repeat both. By card, please. In cash, please. The cashier may then say, "Can you enter your PIN?" Or, "Please sign here." You can answer simply with, "Okay," or "Sure." Repeat both slowly. Okay. Sure. Let's now practice friendly conversation. Imagine you are meeting a colleague at work. They say, "Good morning, how's everything going?" You can say, "Good morning, everything is fine, thanks." Repeat. Good morning, everything is fine, thanks. Or, good morning, a little busy but all good. Try it. Good morning, a little busy but all good. If you want to ask them back, you can say, "How about you?" Repeat after me. How about you? This short phrase is powerful because it shows interest and keeps the conversation alive. Practice again. How about you? Sometimes conversations at work need more detail. For example, "I'm working on a new project. It's very interesting." Repeat. I'm working on a new project. It's very interesting. Or, I had a lot of meetings this morning, but I learned a lot. Repeat slowly. I had a lot of meetings this morning, but I learned a lot. Good. Now imagine you need to ask for help. You can say, Excuse me, can you help me with this?" Repeat with me. Excuse me, can you help me with this? Or, could you explain this part to me? Repeat. Could you explain this part to me? These polite requests are very common and important in both work and study environments. Let's do some practice with agreeing and disagreeing politely. If someone says, "I think this idea is good," and you agree, you can say, "Yes, I agree." Repeat. Yes, I agree. If you don't agree, you can say, "I see your point, but I think differently." Repeat. I see your point, but I think differently. Another polite phrase is, "That's interesting, but I have another opinion." Repeat. That's interesting, but I have another opinion. By practicing these, you can keep conversations respectful and confident. Now, let's focus a little on small talk during travel. Imagine you're on a bus and someone asks, "Do you know what time this bus arrives?" You can say, "Yes, it arrives at 7 p.m." Or, "Sorry, I'm not sure." Repeat both with me. Yes, it arrives at 7 p.m. Sorry, I'm not sure. If you want to ask for directions, you can say, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station?" Repeat slowly. "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station?" Another way is, "Excuse me, is this the way to the museum?" Repeat, "Excuse me, is this the way to the museum?" Now, let's imagine someone asks you for directions. They say, "Excuse me, where is the bus stop?" You can reply, "It's straight ahead, then turn left." Repeat with me. "It's straight ahead, then turn left." Or, "Go past the bank, it's on the right." Repeat slowly. "Go past the bank, it's on the right." Excellent. Let's practice phone conversations now. When you answer the phone, you can say, "Hello, this is Mia." Repeat, "Hello, this is Mia." If someone asks, "Can I speak to John?" you can reply, "Sure, just a moment." Repeat, "Sure, just a moment." Or if John is not there, you can say, "Sorry, he's not available right now. Can I take a message?" Repeat slowly. "Sorry, he's not available right now. Can I take a message?" When you want to end a phone call politely, you can say, "Thank you for calling. Goodbye." Repeat with me. "Thank you for calling. Goodbye." Or, "I'll talk to you soon. Bye." Repeat. "I'll talk to you soon. Bye." These short phrases make your calls sound friendly and natural. Now let's take some time for practice exercises together. I will give you a situation and you try to answer out loud. Situation 1. You are at a café and want tea. What do you say? That's right. "Can I have a cup of tea, please?" Very good. Situation 2. You meet a new person at work. What do you say first? Yes. "Hi, nice to meet you." Situation 3. You are in a shop and want a different size. What do you say? Exactly. "Do you have this in a medium?" Great practice. Let's keep building with daily life examples. Imagine you are at a doctor's office. The receptionist says, "Do you have an appointment?" You reply, "Yes, I have an appointment at 3 o'clock." Repeat slowly. "Yes, I have an appointment at 3 o'clock." Or, "No, I don't. Can I make one?" Repeat, "No, I don't. Can I make one?" When you see the doctor, they may ask, "What brings you here today?" You can say, "I have a headache," or "I don't feel well." Repeat both. "I have a headache." "I don't feel well." If you want to give more detail, you can say, "I've had a cough for 3 days." Repeat. "I've had a cough for 3 days." Excellent. The doctor may give you advice. For example, "You should drink more water," or "You need to rest." repeat each one. You should drink more water. You need to rest. These are simple but very useful sentences to understand and practice. By now, you can see how every small practice adds up. Greeting people, or ordering food, asking for help, giving directions, making phone calls, and visiting the doctor. All of these are daily life conversations that you can practice with me again and again until they feel natural. The more you practice aloud, the faster you will reach fluency. Let's continue practicing real conversations together. Imagine you are at the post office. You walk up to the counter and the clerk says, "How can I help you?" You can answer, "I'd like to send this package, please." Repeat with me. "I'd like to send this package, please." If they ask, "Do you want standard or express delivery?" you can reply, "Standard, please," or "Express, please." Practice both slowly. Standard, please. Express, please. Sometimes they may ask, "Do you need insurance for this package?" You can answer, "Yes, please, I'd like insurance." Or, "No, thank you, it's fine." Repeat after me. "Yes, please, I'd like insurance." "No, thank you, it's fine." After paying, they might say, "Here is your receipt." You can respond, "Thank you very much." Repeat, "Thank you very much." Now let's move to a conversation at the bank. The teller greets you with, "Good morning, how can I help you?" You can say, "I'd like to open an account, please." Repeat, "I'd like to open an account, please." Or, "I'd like to deposit some money, please." Try it with me. "I'd like to deposit some money, please." If you want to withdraw, you can say, "I'd like to withdraw $100, please." Repeat slowly. "I'd like to withdraw $100, please." If the teller asks, "Do you have identification?" you can reply, "Yes, here it is." Repeat with me, "Yes, here it is." Or, "Sorry, I don't have it with me right now." Repeat, "Sorry, I don't have it with me right now." These are practical, polite ways to communicate clearly in official situations. Let's shift to social life again. Imagine you are at a friend's birthday party. You walk in and say, "Happy birthday." Repeat after me, "Happy birthday." The friend replies, "Thank you." You can add, "I hope you have a wonderful year ahead." Repeat slowly, "I hope you have a wonderful year ahead." If you bring a gift, you can say, "This is for you. I hope you like it." Try it. "This is for you. I hope you like it." At the party, small talk is important. Someone may ask, "How do you know the birthday person?" You can reply, "We work together," or "We are classmates," or "We are neighbors." Repeat each one. We work together. We are classmates. We are neighbors. If you want to keep the conversation going, You can ask, "And how about you?" Repeat, "And how about you?" This shows interest and creates a natural flow. Now, let's imagine you are traveling in a new city and want to buy a bus ticket. You go to the counter and say, "I'd like a ticket to London, please." Repeat with me, "I'd like a ticket to London, please." The clerk may ask, "One way or return?" You reply, "One way, please," or "Return, please." Repeat both slowly. One way, please. Return, please. If they ask, "What time would you like to travel?" you can say, "At 10 o'clock, please," or "The next available bus, please." Repeat, "At 10 o'clock, please." "The next available bus, please." These small details make your travel smoother and your English more confident. Let's practice being at a hotel. When you arrive, you say, "Hello, I'd like to check in, please." Repeat, "Hello, I'd like to check in, please." The receptionist might ask, "Do you have a reservation?" You can say, "Yes, it's under the name Mia." Repeat, "Yes, it's under the name Mia." If you don't, you can say, "No, I don't. Do you have any rooms available?" Repeat with me, "No, I don't. Do you have any rooms available?" When they hand you the key, you can say, "Thank you very much." Repeat, "Thank you very much." If you need extra towels, you can call the front desk and say, "Could I have some extra towels, please?" Repeat slowly. "Could I have some extra towels, please?" If the air conditioning is not working, you can say, "Excuse me, the air conditioning is not working in my room." Repeat, "Excuse me, the air conditioning is not working in my room." Now let's practice at the pharmacy. You walk in and say, "Hello, I need something for a headache." Repeat after me. "Hello, I need something for a headache." If you have a cold, you can say, "Do you have medicine for a cold?" Repeat, "Do you have medicine for a cold?" Or, "Can you recommend something for a sore throat?" Try it slowly. Can you recommend something for a sore throat? When the pharmacist gives you medicine, they may say, "Take 1 pill twice a day." Repeat, "Take 1 pill twice a day." Or, "Drink plenty of water with this medicine." Repeat with me, "Drink plenty of water with this medicine." These phrases are practical and common. Now, let's return to everyday conversations with friends. Imagine you are planning something together. You can say, "Do you want to go to the park this weekend?" Repeat, "Do you want to go to the park this weekend?" Or, "Shall we watch a movie tonight?" Try it. "Shall we watch a movie tonight?" Another way is, "Would you like to come over for dinner?" Repeat slowly, "Would you like to come over for dinner?" If your friend invites you, you can reply, "That sounds great." Repeat, "That sounds great." Or, "Sorry, I can't this time. Maybe next week." Try it. "Sorry, I can't this time. Maybe next week." These small exchanges help you sound natural in social situations. Let's practice giving compliments. You might say, "I like your shirt. It looks nice." Repeat, "I like your shirt. It looks nice." Or, "That was a delicious meal, thank you." Repeat slowly, "That was a delicious meal, thank you." Compliments make conversations friendly and warm. Now let's imagine you are learning how to make small talk with strangers. You could say, "It's a beautiful day today, isn't it?" Repeat, "It's a beautiful day today, isn't it?" Or, "This line is moving slowly, isn't it?" Repeat, "This line is moving slowly, isn't it?" Using short comments like these makes people open to talk with you. Now I want you to shadow a longer conversation with me. Listen first, then repeat after me slowly. Person A: "Hi, how are you doing today?" Person B: "I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?" Person A: "I'm fine, thank you. Did you have a good weekend?" Person B: "Yes, it was nice. I went to the park with some friends. What about you?" Person A: "I stayed home and watched a movie." Now let's do it again, repeating after me line by line. "Hi, how are you doing today?" "I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?" "I'm fine, thank you. Did you have a good weekend?" "Yes, it was nice. I went to the park with some friends. What about you?" "I stayed home and watched a movie." Great practice. Now let's do another role play, this time at the supermarket. Cashier: "Hello, did you find everything okay?" You: "Yes, thank you." Cashier: "Would you like a bag?" You: "Yes, please." Cashier: "That will be $10. You: "Here you go." Cashier: "Have a nice day." You: "Thanks, you too." Repeat the whole exchange with me. It's simple, polite, and exactly the kind of English you need in real life. Remember, every time you repeat these small conversations, you are training your brain and tongue to connect naturally. You are not just learning words, you are learning rhythm, tone, and confidence. That's why shadowing and repeating is so powerful. Imagine you are visiting a library. You walk in and go to the desk. The librarian says, "Can I help you?" You can say, "Yes, I'm looking for books about history." Repeat slowly after me. "Yes, I'm looking for books about history." If you want something else, you could say, "I'd like to borrow a novel, please." Or, "Where can I find the science section?" Repeat both with me. "I'd like to borrow a novel, please." "Where can I find the science section?" The librarian might say, "You need a library card to borrow books." You can answer, "How can I get a library card?" Repeat, "How can I get a library card?" Or, "Yes, I already have one. Here it is." Repeat slowly. "Yes, I already have one. Here it is." Excellent. Now imagine you are at the gym. When you arrive, the staff says, "Do you have a membership?" You reply, "Yes, here is my card." Repeat with me. Yes, here is my card. If you don't have one, you can say, no, I'd like to sign up. Repeat. No, I'd like to sign up. After your workout, you might say to someone, that was a good session, wasn't it? Repeat. That was a good session, wasn't it? These casual phrases help you connect with people in social spaces like gyms. Let's switch to another scenario. Imagine you are at school or in a class. The teacher asks, do you understand this lesson? You can say, yes, I understand. Repeat, yes, I understand. Or, could you explain that again, please? Repeat slowly. Could you explain that again, please? If you want to ask a friend for help, you can say, can you help me with this exercise? Repeat, can you help me with this exercise? Now let's practice more conversation skills. Imagine you are traveling and need to check into a train station. The staff says, can I see your ticket, please? You reply, yes, here it is. Repeat with me. Yes, here it is. If you don't have one, you can say, I need to buy a ticket. Repeat slowly. I need to buy a ticket. If you want to know the price, you can ask, how much is a ticket to Paris? Repeat. How much is a ticket to Paris? The staff might say, it's 30 euros. You reply, okay, I'll take one. Repeat after me. Okay, I'll take one. Simple, polite, and clear. Now let's practice longer responses. If someone asks, what do you usually do on weekends? Instead of answering only I relax, you can add detail. For example, I usually relax at home, watch movies, and sometimes go out with friends. Repeat slowly. I usually relax at home, watch movies, and sometimes go out with friends. Another answer could be, I like to go for walks in the park and spend time with my family. Repeat with me. I like to go for walks in the park and spend time with my family. Adding more detail makes your English sound natural and helps keep conversations interesting. Now imagine you are at work and you need to ask for time off. You can say, could I take a day off next week? Repeat slowly. Could I take a day off next week? Or, I need a few hours off on Friday. Is that possible? Repeat. I need a few hours off on Friday. Is that possible? If your boss agrees, you can reply, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Repeat. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's practice invitations. Imagine you want to invite a friend. You can say, do you want to come to my house this evening? Repeat with me. Do you want to come to my house this evening? Or, would you like to go shopping tomorrow? Repeat slowly. Would you like to go shopping tomorrow? If you accept an invitation, you can say, yes, I'd love to. Repeat, yes, I'd love to. If you can't, you can say, sorry, I can't make it this time. Repeat, sorry, I can't make it this time. Now let's imagine another scene. You're at a café with a friend and you want to order together. You can say, "Can we have 2 coffees, please?" Repeat, "Can we have 2 coffees, please?" Or, "Could we get 2 sandwiches, please?" Repeat slowly. Could we get 2 sandwiches, please? When the order comes, you can say, "This looks delicious, thank you." Repeat with me. "This looks delicious, thank you." Now let's practice giving and asking for opinions. If someone asks, "What do you think of this movie?" you can say, "I think it's great." Repeat, "I think it's great." Or, "It's not bad, but I prefer action movies." Repeat slowly. "It's not bad, but I prefer action movies." If you want to ask, you can say, "What do you think about this book?" Repeat, "What do you think about this book?" Polite expressions are important. Let's practice a few more. "Excuse me, could you repeat that, please?" Repeat slowly. "Excuse me, could you repeat that, please?" "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that." Repeat with me. "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that." "Could you speak a little more slowly, please?" Repeat. "Could you speak a little more slowly, please?" These are very useful in conversations with native speakers, especially when they talk fast. Let's now imagine you are at a train station and someone asks you, "What time is it?" You can answer, "It's 3 o'clock." Repeat, "It's 3 o'clock." Or, "It's 6:30." Repeat slowly. "It's 6:30." Or, "It's 9:15." Repeat with me. "It's 9:15." Time expressions are important. Let's practice together. What time does the bus leave? Repeat. What time does the bus leave? It leaves at 10:30. Repeat. It leaves at 10:30. Excellent. Now let's imagine you are at home and you get a phone call. The caller says, "Hello, may I speak to Mia?" You can reply, "Speaking." Repeat, "Speaking." If you are not the person they want, you can say, "Sorry, she's not here right now." Repeat slowly, "Sorry, she's not here right now." If you want to take a message, you can say, "Can I take a message for her?" Repeat with me. "Can I take a message for Hite?" Ending the call politely, you can say, "Thank you, goodbye." Repeat, "Thank you, goodbye." Or, "Talk to you soon, bye." Repeat slowly, "Talk to you soon, bye." Now, let's practice longer listening and repeating exercises. Imagine a conversation between 2 people meeting for the first time. Person A: "Hi, my name is Anna. Nice to meet you." Person B: "Hello, Anna. I'm David. Nice to meet you too." Person A: "Where are you from, David?" Person B: "I'm from Canada, and you?" Person A: "I'm from Spain. How long have you been here?" Person B: "I've been here for 3 months." Person A: "That's great. Do you like it here so far? Person B. Yes, I do. People are very friendly. Now repeat after me, line by line. Hi, my name is Anna. Nice to meet you. Hello, Anna. I'm David. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from, David? I'm from Canada. And you? I'm from Spain. How long have you been here? I've been here for 3 months. That's great. Do you like it here so far? Yes, I do. People are very friendly. Excellent practice. Let's do one more longer role play, this time at a restaurant. Waiter. Good evening. How many people are with you? You. 2, please. Waiter. Here are your menus. Can I get you something to drink? You. Yes. 2 glasses of water, please. Waiter. What would you like to order? You. I'd like the fish, please. Waiter. And for you? Friend. I'll have the pasta, please. Waiter. Would you like any dessert? You. No, thank you. Waiter. Here is your bill. You. Thank you very much. Now, let's repeat each line slowly together. This way, you are practicing the rhythm of natural conversation. Imagine you are at the airport security check. The officer says, "Do you have any liquids in your bag?" You can answer, "No, I don't." Repeat slowly, "No, I don't." Or if you do, you can say, "Yes, I have a small bottle of water." Repeat with me. Yes, I have a small bottle of water. If they say, "Please remove your laptop from the bag," you can answer, "Okay, sure." Repeat, "Okay, sure." These short, polite responses make travel easier and smoother. Now let's practice conversations in a taxi. You get in and the driver says, "Where to?" You can reply, "To the train station, please." Repeat slowly, "To the train station, please." Or, "To the city center, please." Repeat, "To the city center, please." If you want to check the price, you can say, "How much will it cost to get there?" Repeat with me. How much will it cost to get there? When you arrive, the driver might say, "Here we are." You reply, "Thank you very much. Keep the change." Repeat slowly. "Thank you very much. Keep the change." Let's move to another common setting, the doctor's office. The doctor may ask, "What seems to be the problem?" You can reply, "I have a sore throat." Repeat with me, "I have a sore throat." Or, "I have a stomach ache." Repeat slowly, "I have a stomach ache." If you want to explain more, you can say, "I've had a fever since yesterday." Repeat after me, "I've had a fever since yesterday." Or, "I've been coughing for 3 days." Repeat, "I've been coughing for 3 days." The doctor might say, "I'll give you some medicine." You can reply, "Thank you, doctor." Repeat, "Thank you, doctor." If they say, You should rest for a few days. You can answer, okay, I will. Repeat slowly. Okay, I will. This type of practice helps you be ready for real health-related conversations. Now, let's imagine you are going shopping at the market. You go to a fruit stand and say, "How much are these apples?" Repeat with me. How much are these apples? The seller may say, $2 a kilo. You can reply, okay, I'll take 1 kilo, please. Repeat slowly. Okay, I'll take 1 kilo, please. If you want to ask about another fruit, you can say, do you have bananas today? Repeat. Do you have bananas today? Or, can I get some oranges, please? Repeat after me. Can I get some oranges, please? After paying, you can say, thank you, have a nice day. Repeat. Thank you, have a nice day. And the seller may answer, you too. Practice this short exchange again with me. Thank you, have a nice day. You too. Now let's practice conversations at school or in class. Imagine you want to borrow a pen. You can say, excuse me, can I borrow your pen? Repeat slowly. Excuse me, can I borrow your pen? If you want to borrow a book, you can say, can I borrow your book for a day? Repeat with me. Can I borrow your book for a day? If you return it later, you can say, here's your book, thank you very much. Repeat slowly. Here's your book, thank you very much. Now let's practice job interviews. The interviewer says, tell me about yourself. You can reply, my name is Mia, I'm from Pakistan, and I have experience in teaching English. Repeat slowly. My name is Mia, I'm from Pakistan, and I have experience in teaching English. Another possible answer is, I'm a student, and I'm studying computer science. Repeat with me. I'm a student, and I'm studying computer science. If they ask, why do you want this job? You can say, because I enjoy working with people and learning new things. Repeat after me. Because I enjoy working with people and learning new things. If they ask, what are your strengths? You can say, I'm hardworking, friendly, and a quick learner. Repeat slowly. I'm hardworking, friendly, and a quick learner. Now let's practice more small talk, which is useful in almost every situation. If someone says, it's hot today, isn't it? You can answer, yes, it's really hot. Repeat with me. Yes, it's really hot. If someone says, the weather is nice today, you can say, yes, it's beautiful. I like sunny days. Shh. Repeat slowly. Yes, it's beautiful. I like sunny days. Small talk like this makes conversations friendly and light. Now, let's practice longer listening and repeating exercises. Imagine a conversation between two people at work. Person A. Good morning, how are you? Person B. I'm fine, thanks. How about you? Person A. I'm good. Are you busy today? Person B. Yes, I have a meeting this afternoon. Person A. Good luck with your meeting. Person B. Thanks. I hope it goes well. Now repeat each line with me. Good morning. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good. Are you busy today? Yes, I have a meeting this afternoon. Good luck with your meeting. Thanks. I hope it goes well. Excellent practice. Let's do another role play, this time at a cafe. Barista. Hi, what can I get for you today? You. I'd like a cappuccino, please. Barista. Would you like anything to eat? You. Yes, a croissant, please. Barista. For here or to go? You. For here, please. Barista. That will be $5. You. Here you go. Barista. Thank you. Enjoy your coffee. You. Thanks. You too. Now repeat the entire exchange slowly with me. This will help you prepare for real-life coffee shop conversations. Let's now practice giving directions in more detail. Someone asks, how do I get to the post office from here? You can answer, go straight, then turn left at the traffic light. It's on the right. Repeat slowly. Go straight, then turn left at the traffic light. It's on the right. Another example. Walk past the supermarket, then turn right and you'll see it on the left. Repeat with me. Walk past the supermarket, then turn right, and you'll see it on the left. These are practical sentences you can use anytime. Now let's practice making plans with friends. You might say, do you want to go to the park tomorrow? Repeat after me. Do you want to go to the park tomorrow? Or, shall we meet for lunch at 12? Repeat slowly. Shall we meet for lunch at 12? If your friend asks you, you can reply, yes, that sounds great. Repeat, yes, that sounds great. Or, sorry, I can't, maybe another time. Repeat, sorry, I can't, maybe another time. Finally, let's practice ending conversations politely. You might say, it was nice talking to you. Repeat slowly. It was nice talking to you. Or, see you later. Have a good day. Repeat. See you later. Have a good day. These polite endings leave a good impression and help you sound natural. Remember, every single practice we do together makes your English more confident. By repeating, shadowing, and imagining yourself in these real-life situations, you are building habits, and habits create fluency. You are at the bus stop, and someone asks you, does this bus go to the city center? You can answer, yes, it does. Repeat slowly, yes, it does. Or, no, it goes to the airport. Repeat with me. No, it goes to the airport. If you want to ask, you can say, "Excuse me, does this bus stop near the station?" Repeat after me. "Excuse me, does this bus stop near the station?" Now let's practice checking times. Imagine you are waiting for a train and you want to know when it comes. You can ask, "What time does the next train leave?" Repeat slowly. "What time does the next train leave?" The answer could be, "It leaves at 10:30, or "It's delayed by 15 minutes. Repeat both with me. It leaves at 10:30. It's delayed by 15 minutes. Now imagine you are at a restaurant with a friend. You want to split the bill. You can say, "Shall we share the bill?" Repeat after me. "Shall we share the bill?" Or, "Do you want to pay together or separately?" Repeat slowly. "Do you want to pay together or separately?" If your friend says, "Let's share it," you can reply, "Great, let's do that." Repeat, "Great, let's do that." Now let's practice talking about hobbies and interests. If someone asks, "What are your hobbies?" you can reply, "I like reading and cooking." Repeat slowly. "I like reading and cooking." Or, "I enjoy playing football and watching movies." Repeat with me. "I enjoy playing football and watching movies." If you want to ask someone, you can say, "What do you enjoy doing in your free time?" Repeat. What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Now, let's practice making phone reservations. Imagine you are calling a restaurant. You say, "Hello, I'd like to book a table for 2, please." Repeat after me. "Hello, I'd like to book a table for 2, please." If they ask, "For what time?" you can reply, "For 7 o'clock this evening." Repeat slowly. "For 7 o'clock this evening." If they ask for your name, you can say, "The reservation is under Mia." Repeat. The reservation is under Mia. Now let's switch to another common setting. At the office. You need to ask a colleague for help. You can say, "Could you please check this for me?" Repeat slowly. "Could you please check this for me?" Or, "Can you explain this part again?" Repeat with me. "Can you explain this part again?" If you want to be polite, you can add, "I'd really appreciate your help." Repeat, "I'd really appreciate your help." Let's practice giving feedback. Imagine someone asks, "What do you think of my presentation?" You can reply, "It was very clear. I liked it." Repeat slowly. "It was very clear. I liked it." Or, "It was good, but maybe a little too long." Repeat. "It was good, but maybe a little too long." Practicing polite feedback makes you sound thoughtful and professional. Now let's move to another situation. You're in a shop and want to try on clothes. You can ask, "Where are the fitting rooms?" Repeat after me. Where are the fitting rooms? The staff might answer, they're at the back, on the right. You can reply, thank you very much. Repeat slowly, thank you very much. If something doesn't fit, you can say, this is too small. Do you have a larger size? Repeat, this is too small. Do you have a larger size? Now, let's practice health-related conversations. You can say, I don't feel well today. Repeat slowly. I don't feel well today. Or, I feel a little tired. Repeat with me. I feel a little tired. If someone asks, how are you feeling now? You can reply, I'm feeling better, thank you. Repeat, I'm feeling better, thank you. Now let's imagine conversations about travel plans. Someone might ask, where are you going on holiday? You can reply, I'm going to Turkey next month. Repeat slowly. I'm going to Turkey next month. Or, I plan to visit Italy in the summer. Repeat with me. I plan to visit Italy in the summer. If you want to ask, you can say, do you have any travel plans? Repeat. Do you have any travel plans? Now, let's practice asking about daily routines. You can ask, what time do you usually wake up? Repeat slowly. What time do you usually wake up? The answer could be, I usually wake up at 7. Repeat with me. I usually wake up at 7. Or, I get up at 6:30 during the week. Repeat. I get up at 6:30 during the week. If you want to ask about weekends, you can say, what do you usually do on Saturdays? Repeat slowly. What do you usually do on Saturdays? The answer might be, I usually go shopping and meet friends. Repeat with me. I usually go shopping and meet friends. Or, I like to relax at home and watch TV. Repeat slowly. I like to relax at home and watch TV. Now let's practice a role play at a hotel reception. Receptionist. Good afternoon. Welcome to our hotel. Do you have a reservation? You. Yes, it's under the name Mia. Receptionist. Here's your key. Breakfast is from 7 to 10. You. Thank you very much. Receptionist. Do you need help with your luggage? You. No, thank you, I can. And manage. Receptionist. Enjoy your stay. You. Thanks, I will. Now repeat this whole exchange with me slowly, line by line. Practicing these conversations will make you ready for real travel situations. Let's now practice checking information politely. You can say, excuse me, what time does the museum open? Repeat slowly. Excuse me, what time does the museum open? Or, could you tell me where the nearest ATM is? Repeat with me. Could you tell me where the nearest ATM is? If you want to ask about tickets, you can say, "How much is a ticket for adults?" Repeat slowly. How much is a ticket for adults? Now let's practice expressing likes and dislikes. You can say, "I like swimming." Repeat with me. "I like swimming." Or, "I enjoy cooking." Repeat slowly. "I enjoy cooking." If you don't like something, you can say, "I don't like spicy food." Repeat, "I don't like spicy food." Or, "I'm not a fan of horror movies." Repeat slowly. "I'm not a fan of horror movies." These simple expressions help you talk about your interests naturally. Let's practice making suggestions. You can say, "Let's go for a walk." Repeat slowly. "Let's go for a walk." Or, "Shall we have dinner together?" Repeat. "Shall we have dinner together?" Another way is, "Why don't we watch a movie?" Repeat with me. "Why don't we watch a movie?" Now imagine your friend makes a suggestion and you want to agree. You can say, "That's a good idea." Repeat slowly. "That's a good idea." Or, "Sure, let's do that." Repeat. "Sure, let's do that." If you don't agree, you can say, "I'd prefer something else. Maybe going to the park instead." Repeat with me. "I'd prefer something else. Maybe going to the park instead." Finally, let's do another longer shadowing exercise together. Person A. Hi, what are you doing this weekend? Person B. I'm going to visit my family. How about you? Person A. I'm Pete, planning to go hiking with some friends. Person B. That sounds fun. Where are you going? Person A. We're going to the mountains, just outside the city. Person B. Nice. I hope the weather is good for you. Person A. Yes, I hope so too. Now repeat each line slowly with me. Hi, what are you doing this weekend? I'm going to visit my family. How about you? I'm planning to go hiking with some friends. That sounds fun. Where are you going? We're going to the mountains, just outside the city. Nice. I hope the weather is good for you. Yes, I hope so too. Excellent practice. Every time you repeat and shadow these conversations, you are not just learning words, you are learning how to think in English. And the more you think in English, the faster your fluency grows. Imagine you are at the cinema buying tickets. The cashier says, "What movie would you like to see?" You can reply, "I'd like 2 tickets for the 7 p.m. show, please." Repeat slowly. "I'd like 2 tickets for the 7 p.m. show, please." If the cashier asks, "Do you want seats in the front or back?" You can say, "In the middle, please." Repeat with me. "In the middle, please." When you get your tickets, you can say, "Thank you very much." Repeat, "Thank you very much." Now let's practice at a coffee shop with a friend. You might say, "What would you like to drink?" Repeat slowly. "What would you like to drink?" Your friend may reply, "I'll have a latte, please." You answer, "Okay, I'll get that for you." Repeat after me. "Okay, I'll get that for you." Then you can order for both of you by saying, "Can we have one latte and one cappuccino, please?" Repeat slowly. "Can we have one latte and one cappuccino, please?" Now, let's practice asking for help in public. Imagine you are lost. You can say, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the train station." Repeat slowly. "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the train station." Or, "Could you tell me how to get to the nearest bus stop?" Repeat with me. Could you tell me how to get to the nearest bus stop? If someone helps you, you can say, "Thank you so much, I appreciate it." Repeat slowly. "Thank you so much, I appreciate it." Now let's move to everyday activities at home. You can practice saying things like, "I'm cooking dinner now." Repeat slowly. "I'm cooking dinner now." Or, "I'm cleaning the house." Repeat with me. "I'm cleaning the house." Or, "I'm doing the laundry." Repeat slowly. "I'm doing the laundry." Simple sentences about daily actions help you think directly in English while living your routine. Now imagine talking about plans. Someone asks, "What are you doing tomorrow?" You can say, "I'm meeting a friend for lunch." Repeat slowly. "I'm meeting a friend for lunch." Or, "I'm going shopping in the afternoon." Repeat. "I'm going shopping in the afternoon." Another answer could be, "I'm staying home and resting." Repeat after me. "I'm staying home and resting." Now let's practice using the future tense. You can say, "I will call you later." Repeat slowly. "I will call you later." Or, "I will send you an email tomorrow." Repeat. "I will send you an email tomorrow." If you want to make a promise, you can say, "I'll be there on time, don't worry." Repeat with me. "I'll be there on time, don't worry." Now let's practice being polite in different situations. At a shop, you can say, "Excuse me, how much does this cost?" Repeat slowly. "Excuse me, how much does this cost?" At the bus stop, you can say, "Excuse me, what time does the bus arrive?" Repeat, "Excuse me, what time does the bus arrive?" At a restaurant, you can say, "Excuse me, could we have the menu, please?" Repeat slowly. "Excuse me, could we have the menu, please?" Now, let's practice describing your day. You can say, "I woke up early, had breakfast, and went to work." Repeat slowly. "I woke up early, had breakfast, and went to work." Or, "I studied English in the morning and relaxed in the evening." Repeat. "I studied English in the morning and relaxed in the evening." Talking about your day helps you practice past tense naturally. Let's do another role play, this time at a clothing store. Shop assistant. "Hello, can I help you?" You. "Yes, I'm looking for a jacket." Shop assistant. "What size are you?" You. "Medium, please." Shop assistant. "Here you are. Would you like to try it on?" You. "Yes, please." Shop assistant. How does it fit? You. It fits well. I'll take it. Shop assistant. Great. Would you like to pay by card or cash? You. By card, please. Now repeat each line slowly with me. Excellent practice. Now let's practice making suggestions with friends. You can say, "Let's go out for dinner tonight." Repeat slowly. "Let's go out for dinner tonight." Or, "Shall we watch a movie?" Repeat. "Shall we watch a movie?" Another way is, "Why don't we go for a walk?" Repeat with me. Why don't we go for a walk? Now let's practice accepting and refusing suggestions politely. If someone says, "Let's go to the park," you can reply, "Sure, that sounds nice." Repeat slowly. "Sure, that sounds nice." If you cannot go, you can say, "Sorry, I can't, maybe another time." Repeat. "Sorry, I can't, maybe another time." Now let's practice expressing opinions. You can say, "I think this is interesting." Repeat slowly. "I think this is interesting." Or, "In my opinion, it's a good idea." Repeat with me. In my opinion, it's a good idea. If you want to disagree politely, you can say, "I see your point, but I'm not sure I agree." Repeat slowly. "I see your point, but I'm not sure I agree." Now let's imagine two friends making weekend plans. Friend A. What are you doing on Saturday? Friend B. I'm going to the market in the morning. How about you? Friend A. I'll probably stay home and read a book. Friend B. That sounds relaxing. Friend A. Yes, I need a quiet day. Now repeat each line with me slowly. This is the rhythm of natural conversation. Let's also practice some phrases for encouragement. You can say, "Don't worry, you'll be fine." Repeat slowly. "Don't worry, you'll be fine." Or, "Keep going, you're doing great." Repeat with me. "Keep going, you're doing great." Another one is, "You can do it, I believe in you." Repeat slowly. "You can do it, I believe in you." These phrases not only help in conversations, but also motivate you as a learner. Now let's practice talking about feelings. You can say, "I feel happy today." Repeat slowly. "I feel happy today." Or, "I'm a little tired." Repeat with me. "I'm a little tired." Or, "I feel excited about tomorrow." Repeat slowly. "I feel excited about tomorrow." These are simple but powerful expressions you can use every day. Now, let's practice ending a conversation politely. You can say, "It was nice talking to you. See you later." Repeat slowly. "It was nice talking to you. See you later." Or, "I have to go now. Talk to you soon." Repeat with me. "I have to go now. Talk to you soon." And now, as we come to the end of this long practice session together, I want you to take a deep breath and feel proud of yourself. You have practiced greetings, making requests, ordering food, shopping, asking for directions, giving opinions, and so much more. Every single phrase you repeated today has strengthened your confidence and fluency. Learning English is a journey, and like all journeys, it takes time, patience, and practice. But you are walking this journey step by step, and every word you spoke with me today has moved you forward. Remember that speaking is about confidence, not perfection. You don't need to be perfect to communicate. You just need to keep trying, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself. So keep shadowing with me every day. Repeat the phrases, imagine the conversations, and use them in your real life. The more you practice, the more natural your English will become. And soon you'll find yourself speaking fluently without even thinking about it. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I'm Mia, and it was truly wonderful to guide you through this speaking practice. If you enjoyed this session, make sure to come back for more daily English practice with me. Keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep speaking. Until next time, take care and happy learning.